everyone. In this video we are going to practice a field hockey hit. So a hit is a type of pass that we use to get the ball further away. We use this pass when no one's really around us and we're trying to clear it or take a really awesome shot from the top of the circle. So for a hit, this is a pass we have to be very careful with because it can really hurt and the damage we cause from it can be very painful. So make sure you are practicing the technique before you go off and practice the skill too much. So you're going to put the ball kind of out a diagonal stick in front of you, and you're about 1.5 feet away from it. So one thing you can do is step in line with the ball. There you go, and then you just take a step back, so kind of like going backwards. So you see where you want to go, and you just take a step back, and you're diagonal back. Good. In this pass, your hands are together. So when you go from a dribble to a hit, you just slide your hands together. For right now, I want you to focus on putting your hands towards the middle of your grip. That'll kind of give you a balance of power and accuracy right now. All right, so let's talk about the stance. You're going to bend your knees, hands together, and you're going to put your stick up behind you. So this hit does have a backswing. So when you step, your stick goes up, toe in the air, and see how it's around her waist. You don't really want to go any higher than that because that's called a high stick, which is not allowed in field hockey. All right, so watch her. She hands together, step, toe up in the back, weights on her front leg. She's going to swing, and she holds her follow through with the stick kind of again around her hip, toe up. All right, so let's do that again. There's a lot of little things about the hit, so let's see if we can kind of break it down again. So figure out where your step's going to be. You want the ball in line or just in front of your front foot. You're diagonally back, hands together, stick with your toe up, knees bent, move your weight to your front foot, swing, and hold. See how all of Kelly's weight, her momentum's on the front of her now, right? But she still keeps that back foot on the ground. It's not going to go flying anywhere. Let's do a couple more because hits are really fun. After this, we'll talk about what not to do on a hit. All right, knees bent, hands together, toe up, step, swing, finish. Beautiful. So make sure when you're in a hit, you stay low the entire time. One thing that I like to do is pretend I have a ceiling above my head. I'm not allowed to bump my head on that ceiling. It's a low ceiling. Even when I finish, I am still underneath that low ceiling. All right, Kelly, let's see one thing you should not do in a hit.
One thing you definitely shouldn't do in a hit is because you are around other people, you're high stick. You do not want to have a high backswing or a high follow through. So none of this.
No golf swings.
No golf swing.
Because you can hit someone with that. And also when you do that, the ball tends to go up, and that can really hurt someone too. And also it's called a high stick, which is a rule in field hockey. It's a penalty.
Another thing is you don't want to keep your arms straight. An arm straight makes your stick go a little bit higher. You lose all control and power. Make sure your arms are loose, nimble, moving around, and they stay moving the whole time.
So you notice how Kelly's elbows, or at least, her right elbow was bent, and her other elbow was also very flexible. So see how when she starts, hands together, elbows are bent, flexible, and then when she finishes, they're straight, strong. Awesome. Anything else for not to do for hits? Oh, with the ball starting on your back foot. They do that a lot too. So make sure when you are hitting, you're setting yourself up, you actually plan for where your step is going to be. If you plan for your step, then the ball should be either just in front of your foot or behind your foot, or your foot's in line with it. If you do not plan for your step, the ball might be behind you. And when that happens, your weight is on your back foot, which makes it less powerful and more likely for the ball to go up in the air. and that's just not a very powerful, good hit. All right, so when you're hitting, obviously another important part in hitting, push passing, any type of pass you do is aiming. You want the ball to go where you want it to go. So a few things to help you with aiming. First, obviously you want the ball to go in the direction you want it to go in. Your front foot, that toe is going to be pointing where you want the ball to go. Your left shoulder, and then your follow through. All right, so watch Kelly. She's going to have her foot, her shoulder, and her follow through going in the direction she wants the ball to go. And hold. See how her foot is in the direction she wants the ball to go. Her stick is pointing. And now her body is opened towards where she wants the ball to go. All right. Thank you for watching.